there. Hi, everybody. I hope your gang are doing well and doing fine. Today I am going to do a reading about what is going to happen or what's coming up in the rest of January. And I wanted to make a prediction video about January, but then I got sick and I couldn't do that. It's 12th of January, 5:40 a.m. in my country, Monday. Let's see how is the rest of the January going to be like. I want to do a pick a card reading like I do in my long readings, but I thought why not do a general reading? Let's see what is going to happen or what will be happening, what will be going on in the rest of this January 2026. And I'll be using different types of tarot cards, oracle cards, and if you are watching my video when it has ended, like when the live stream has ended, kindly go to the speed and put on 2x because I tend to speak slowly at times. You can watch my video at a very fast, very fast speed. Let's start with this video. Um, right. Let's see what's gonna happen in the rest of January 2026. Sagittarius in the first house with Venus. Okay, this is getting interesting. Right, first I want to say that I would be using cards and other mediums, and I would also be channeling messages, psychic messages. You don't need to match the cards or the things that I'm drawing to match the things that I'm saying. You just have to listen. If it resonates, very good. Try to be very open minded when you're listening to this type of a reading. So let's start. I am actually seeing that the rest of this January, things are going to be very fast. Like things are going to appear very fast. It is going to be maybe you're passionate about something, or maybe you're just very optimistic about yourself in this rest of January from 12th to 31st. You're like quite optimistic, or you're like quite passionate. You have these goals, you have these ambitions, and these goals, and you're actually finding your identity via these goals. You're finding yourself via these goals, and these goals are quite obvious and on yourself. Like they're very obvious on your identity, they're very obvious on your face, the way you present yourself to the world. Like people are going to notice that there are these striking changes in your personality, or in the way you talk, in the way you walk, and the way you actually actually show your expressions to other people. It's going to be like that. People are actually going to notice that there is something very vibrantly different about you than it was like in the past. And I feel like somebody would be asking you, like, what is your secret? Like, how did you improve yourself so much? And what is your secret? Um, yeah, okay. So, what is your secret? Like, people would be asking you this. Why are you so optimistic? Why are you so passionate? I'm actually hearing fire. Like there is this fire in you. There is this um there is this burning desire, and there is this burning passion in you. Maybe you're planning something. Maybe you are let me just Yeah. Okay. So it's like planning, you're planning, and that, when you're making a plan, when you are processing what is going to happen, how will it happen, what should I do, should I do it or not, it is going to actually make you look very confident. It is going to make you seem very confident, and people are going to like talk among themselves that what is up with you, how are you like looking so vibrant, and how are you looking so confident. This is what I'm like primarily seeing. I'm also seeing that like it could apply to a few of you, that you would be interested in debates or philosophical topics. I'm specifically hearing epistemology or anthropology, like something which is, it's not like, rote education or something that you have to memorize. It is something that you have an interest in, something that you want to learn, something that you're keen and passionate about. You would be indulging yourself in different forms of educations or different forms of learning. This is what I'm primarily seeing. And, when you are like going into a different type of education or you're learning, like I am not saying that you would be a student, you could be like a businessman or even a chef, anybody. But I'm seeing that this January, the rest of the January, you are actually incorporating knowledge in yourself. And this is changing you as a person. This is actually the way you walk, the way you talk. People will notice that you are an intelligent person, or you have this class or this different thing about you. So, I'm also seeing for some of you that you would feel athletic, that you would feel like you would want to walk or you would want to run. Uh, you know, if anybody here is like, I'm a lazy person, I don't do walks, I don't run. What I'm seeing for you here is that you're going to be moving your body a lot, whether in the form of dance, in the form of walking, in the form of running, whatever. But I'm hearing the word like athleticism. Um, and it's not only like, doing it just for like, reducing your weight or increasing your weight or whatever. You are going to want to run. You're going to want to walk. You would feel like, I'm just so bored while I'm sitting. I want to go for a run. I want to go for a walk. And this will be actually like this will like when you're on a walk or when you're on a run, you're going to get these ideas that I can do it like this. I have to do this and that thing of my life in that sort of way. Like you're planning everything, you're planning your whole day when you're doing that. This is what I'm seeing. And whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, it's quite visible. It's quite visible to other people. It's not like you're just internally doing it. Other people are going to notice. All right, so this is what I got from this, right? Now I will like channel some cards. I'll be using this Light Seers tarot deck. Let's see. Right. Let's see what's coming up for you in the rest of January. Okay. So let's shuffle these cards up. What's coming up for you in the rest of this January? Okay. Okay, this card wants to come out. This one wants to come out, and these two. This one wants to come out. Okay, let's see. So what I'm seeing here, yeah, as I said earlier, there is going to be this fire, this passion in you. There is going to be this desire in you to change yourself, to do better than before. There is this fire. I'm hearing the word fire, passion again and again. The Page of Wand actually symbolizes Sagittarius, um, Leo, right? Um, what else? I don't know why I'm hearing Scorpio, but it's not a fire sign. Aries. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why I was forgetting it. Okay, although I am an Aries ascendant, but I still forgot it. Okay, so this is giving off this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo vibes. I don't know why I was hearing Scorpio, but Scorpio is not a fire sign, but I am getting like this fire energy from you. You might not be a fire sign, or you might be, or you have it in your birth chart, but I'm talking about the energy over here. The energy is quite passionate. It's about doing what you want and fighting yourself for it as well. Like, even if you don't want to do it, your inner self would be fighting you that I want to do it. I feel like, this person, they're like, throwing this stick in the air and then catching it. They're like energetic. I was also like, earlier when I was like channeling messages from these dice, I was saying that I'm hearing the word athleticism. I'm hearing the word like somebody wants to go out on a walk, somebody wants to go out on a run or for a swim. It's the same energy that has come from this card, that you want to that you will want to run, that you will want to walk or dance or like just move your body. And you are sharing your goals with the people around you. You are building your goals, but you're also building connections. You're discussing them with your friends and family that, I have this and that idea in my mind and I have to do it. Like, I'm just so passionate, I'm just so motivated, and I have to do it. And I will do it, right? And the people around you, they're listening, they're supporting you, but you're like, you can see that vision, you can see what is like ahead, what will happen. It's almost like you've turned into somebody who has a very sixth sense. So, and there are these skills that you're perfecting. um you already have a lot of skills, whether you want to admit it or not, but you're like perfecting yourself. Like, when there is a knife, right? You can cut stuff with that knife, you can stab things with that knife, but you have to like sharpen that knife. You're sharpening your skills in the rest of January. I'm hearing that you are sharpening, like it can be different for everybody, but it's mostly about like improving your communication skills or improving your leadership abilities. Like, these skills are actually related to the people around you, how you're going to approach the people around you, how you're going to tell them things, or how you're going to communicate with them. Like, this is what I'm seeing. And what else? Right. Okay, I was getting that. But I was like, I didn't have a card for it yet. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, you are running away from the BS. You are running away from anybody who wants to cause drama. I'm also hearing like isolating yourself from drama, isolating yourself from anybody who is like you don't have that energy for uh trouble creators or problem creators. You're like, you're just focused on your goals, right? you can't be just entered um like talking or like debating with the people who just want to waste their time. You have these serious sick goals that you have to look at, right? So what I'm seeing from this is that people might be thinking, or they might be like assuming that you're ignoring them, right? Or you're like not giving them the attention. And yes, you're not. Like, it's actually true. You're not giving them the attention because you're just so focused on yourself. But it's like other people are not happy that you're not invested in them, that you're not looking at them, that you're not giving them the attention that they deserve. But you're like, I have my thing. And I was talking about you sharpening your knife when I was like here, like sharpening your skills. It's like you have these serious ideas and you don't want to waste any more time. And you see this person, this is the society back there, right? And you're like going away, and I was like getting the word like isolating yourself from people. And why isolating yourself? It's like because you don't have time for others, right? This is like what I'm seeing. Let's see what else do we have over here. We have this. Yeah. Okay. How am I going to like contradict this? When you're like running away and like you're kind of isolating, the thing that I already said, you're running away from the people who don't contribute, right? The people who are not going to support you, or the people who are not going to give a positive impact on your situation. But let me just mention, your friends and family, like the core friends and family, or even if you have a pet, the people who actually matter, the people who are there to support you, right? The people who are standing by your side, the ones who understand you, you're going to give them more attention. You're going to like designate a specific time that I'm going to give this time to these people that I really love, that I hold dear. Like, it could be your girlfriend, boyfriend, your spouse, your best friend, like whoever. And the rest of the people, they're like pushed to the side. They're not there, right? And because you realize, okay, I want to make some things clear. There are some things that, yes, if you're focused on your business, or if you're focused on your studies, but your family life, or like your closest people, if they aren't satisfied with you, it doesn't like complement this business part. You have to have a good family life, or a good, like at least a good friend, or somebody who is like very in tune with you, so that you move on very smoothly in your business, or in your work, or in your studies as well. So overall, this is the theme for the rest of this January 2026. So I want to pull out some more cards, some oracles. I think I'll be using them. I have this Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Let me just take them out. Um, yeah. Okay, I want to see. Let me just put them away. Right. Let me just see what is coming up for you. What is going to happen in January, in the rest of January 2026. Right. Okay. I'm getting this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. First of all, okay, we have bust. Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. As I was saying, like, you're like going to go in isolation mode and you're going to like, not give attention to other people around you. At first, there's this thing that there was this people pleasing attitude in you earlier, right? You were like, is that person okay? Should I go talk to them? Maybe they look lonely. I should give them some time. Or are they okay? Like, you were giving a lot of attention to the things that were not giving you back, or like the things that were adding to your stress. And what I'm seeing here is that you are kind of focusing on yourself only, right? It's not like you're just throwing your family away, you're also like giving them time, but the main person in your life is you. And you're working on your self confidence, or you're working on the way you carry yourself, right? I'm seeing that you would be very confident, and you would be able to do things without asking for help in the latter part of in the rest of this January. You're like, I can do things by myself, and I will achieve great things. Like, you have this vision in your head. I'm also hearing like vision board, or like a schedule, something like that. We have guiding children. So if anybody has children, you're going to be, or if you have like these nieces or nephews, or I'm seeing that children or the people who are junior. It's not only talking about children, it's talking about like if you have these juniors or somebody who is younger than you, they're going to be inspired by you. They're going to see that you are like doing so well and you're carrying yourself so well. They're going to be inspired, and you're going to be that secret role model that let's read it together. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay, you might be helping some junior, or you might be helping somebody who is younger than you in the last part of January 2026, and they're going to like look up to you. I'm also hearing like somebody's going to like think of you as a role model. Okay, then we have this card, Vesta Home. It says your household situation is improving either through a move, right? A move. You are doing this thing, or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay, it's like, I feel like when you are like giving yourself time, when you are like investing in yourself, when you are caring for your own mental health, for your own physical health, the people around you, although it talks about home, it could be about workplace as well. The people around you are going to feel that soothing, calm energy from you, and people would actually feel comfortable around you. When you are comfortable, when you're running after people for their approval, you emanate a sense of restlessness, or a sense of anxiety. But when you're confident, when you know who you are, when you're standing firm, and when you're living your life according to your own needs, according to what you want, the people around you notice that calmness or that confidence in you, and then they feel like they should stay with you. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Then we have bold. Okay, I was seeing this card, but I was like, all right, let's see if I have pulled up this card. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Okay, some of you might be thinking about starting a new course, or about starting a new business, right? Or like starting a new habit. And it's like, you see the look in her eyes. It's like she is looking at her goals, like looking at her future. I'm hearing serious manifestations and serious visualization. You are actually seeing your goals getting fulfilled in front of your eyes, like proper visualization. And when you are like visualizing your goals, it actually wires your brain to actually move or even run towards your goals. So, yeah, you're actually embodying those goals, you're actually seeing those goals happen in the future, right? And then we have okay, like this is so cute. Okay, it says take risks and be daring, right? Like, you're actually going to look at those goals, and you're going to like move forward. And it says leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. You're like, you see this person, she's reaching out, and she wants to grab those things or those goals. And I feel like you would be just, impulsively taking action, And that would be very beneficial in the long run. Like you'll be like, I've waited for so long. I've calculated the pros and cons of things. Now is the time for action, and you are actually taking action. It's like very beautiful that you and in this, like, I don't know why I'm hearing 20th January. Maybe that is a significant date, but you're like, you're just thinking. You're just sitting and you're thinking that, I should just get up and run towards my goals. I'm hearing run towards my goals or leap of faith, right? This is what is here. So, what is happening? What will happen in the rest of this month? Where did I put that? I swear I had another candle with me. But okay, let's see. Um, what do we have here for the rest of this January 2026? Okay. Right. Okay, what I am seeing now, it's very beautiful. I feel like you're going to feel love. You're going to, like, it's not like, developing a crush or something. It's like feeling emotions very deeply and very carefully, and like understanding other people's emotions and understanding your loved ones' emotions, understanding your significant others' emotions. It's like you are, I feel like I'm hearing raised empathy. I'm hearing putting yourself in your loved one's shoes. I feel like maybe your loved one or your crush or the person you like hold very dearly. I feel like they're going to open up to you in a very unusual way. Like you were not expecting, or maybe this has already happened for some of you. Your loved one is in the like in this January, the rest of your January, your loved one is going to open up to you that, I feel this and that emotion. I think about this and that feeling. I get these thoughts, and this is what is going on in my mind. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I never thought that they were feeling this and that thing in their head. And I should help them, and I should stand by them, and I should support them. I am seeing you are supporting somebody who is very close to you. Somebody around you needs help. I feel like you are thinking that I am confused, that I'm suffering, or like this and that thing is not happening well in my life, etc. But you are seeing that this loved one needs your help more than anything, and you need to stand by them. So there is also this advice coming that if somebody asks you for help, stand by them and you will understand. It's not like you're just standing by them even if you don't understand them. You're actually understanding them. You're seeing their true inner self. And I feel like they're actually purposely, because they trust you so much, they're exposing their inner self to you. And I feel like your advice, because you're a different brain, your advice is going to give them very different ideas. And I feel like your loved one was trying to figure these things on their own. But when you come up and when you give this advice, they're like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that before? Why didn't I, like, you're going to be of a lot of help. And I feel like you're good because of this dialogue that you two have. You're going to be connected very closely. Like your bond is going to become very strong with your loved one, and they're going to trust you. Like this event that will happen in this rest of January, this event will actually make your partner or make your loved one be attached to you very closely. So it's going to be a very eye-opening time in terms of love. And I feel like I should take a few cards for love here. Like, how is your love life going to be like in the rest of January 2026? Okay. I'm hearing the past is right in front of my eyes. Like somebody is reminiscing the past, somebody is thinking about some past connection, but not in a very, very sad way, uh, in a way that you have learned from your past, right? This is what I'm seeing. How is your love life going to be like in the rest of this January? Right. Okay. I'm getting this card. I'm also getting this card. Okay. Enough. Let's see. Yes, as I said earlier, you see this person, their eyes are closed, but you can see their eyes, right? It's like you are seeing those things about your partner or about your crush that you never saw before. You're seeing their true face or the things that they hid from the world. Maybe they're going to tell them yourself. You're going to find out certain secrets about your loved one. And you're going to be a very, this high priestess is a very wise person. You're going to be that wise person who is going to guide them and help them get out of those messy times. Maybe your loved one is in a messy situation, or maybe they're like overthinking about different scenarios, and you're there to help them. Okay, your love life is going to be more strong, is going to become more strong in January 2026. You're going to actually, when you're going to understand your loved one, like when you are going to actually get to know their inner version, things are going to become very serious. Like even if you're married, right? Your relationship is going to be more elevated. But if you're like not married, if you just know them, if they're just a crush, I feel like something serious will start. Something serious is going to happen. This is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that your family is going to become more close with your loved one. This is what I'm seeing. Then what else is coming up for you in your love life? It's going to be a passionate love life in this January month. You are going to express yourself as well. I feel like your loved one is going to fulfill your desires, or they're going to actually make your wishes or some desire come true. Maybe you wanted some flowers and they brought you flowers, and maybe you wanted them to spend more time with you and they're spending more time with you. Like it's like I am seeing that it is not like one-sided here. It's like reciprocating, and your energy and your loved one's energy is combining somehow. Right? This is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that you would be very confident while talking to your loved one. You're going to be very sure when you're telling them anything. They would be able to feel your confidence. I'm also seeing that you are untangling your loved one's problems. I feel like okay, this was coming up, but I was like, okay, I don't need to elaborate. But the cards are like telling me that Emin, you need to elaborate. You need to explain this more. Okay, somebody did something wrong or somebody betrayed your loved one. or somebody like even took money illegally from your loved one, or something like that is coming, right? Your loved one suffered some betrayal, and you are like, and that phase is over. That thing happened, it's in the past. But now, those things, those thoughts are stuck in their head, and you're like untangling them or detangling them. Just give me a minute, I have to go for a while, just give me a minute. Hi there, Prab. I'm not taking any questions today. Okay, right. And in your love life in 2026, we have this chariot card. Okay, chariot is like moving forward. I'm seeing forward movement in your love life, forward movement. And I'm also seeing, these two horses, they are of a different color. Usually it shows that there are these two minds, and I feel like maybe you could be thinking a little bit differently from your loved one, but that is not going to become a hurdle. I feel like it is actually going to help you ascend more, and it is going to help the two of you, both of you, to move forward. And I feel like it's going to be very, 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 very interesting in the future. And I know this is about January 2026, but this is like, this message is coming in the long run, right? I'm seeing that this journey of you two together is going to go beyond years. This is what I'm seeing. Like the impact you two have on each other is going to go beyond years. And this is what I'm seeing. And this has come up again. But what I'm seeing, I'm hearing that uh, you are actually, like your loved one and you, both of them, both of you, are actually cutting through deception, cutting through other people. Like I'm seeing third party situation over here as well. Like, somebody is trying to uh separate you from your person, or like some person is going to, like, okay, somebody is trying to talk to your partner, or somebody is talking to you, right? But your person is going to cut that person out of, yeah, like their life, or like you're going to cut this third party out of your life. Like it's like there is this third party coming along, and you two are like cutting that third party, blocking that third party, removing that third party from your life. And because you two want to steer your life together, you two want to spend your life together. So anybody who is going to come as a third party has to leave, has to go, has to move away. Like, okay, now what I'm seeing here is that you're going to get support. You two are going to get support from your friends and family, from the people around you. I'm also seeing that other people are like, if you're in a committed relationship, this message is for you. Other people are looking up to your relationship. Other people are like, oh, they're just so cute together. But if you're not in a committed relationship, I'm seeing that your friends are coming in and helping you uh date someone or helping you be with someone, right? This is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is a general reading, so like, take it however it resonates, right? Let's see, how is your career going to be like for the rest of this January? Yeah, let's see. How is your career going to be like for the rest of January 2026? I'm hearing money is flowing to you. Money is okay. Okay, money is coming to you, and like even if the money you're giving to others is coming back to you multiplied. This is what I'm hearing. Let's see, how is your career going to be like for the rest of January 2026. How is your career going to go? Okay, these two just came. I'm taking them. Right. Okay. Let's see. I am seeing that you're working very hard in your career. There is a lot of competition. Like if you're giving some competitive exams, or if you're like uh, earning or like working in an industry, I feel like there is a lot of competition. I feel like you have a lot of people who are just looking at you, that you're doing better than them. I'm seeing that, okay, there is this energy. I didn't want to talk about anything negative, but this is coming up. I'm seeing that your colleagues are seeing that you're very happy in your career, and they're kind of getting jealous. And you would be like some of you would be like, I'm not doing that well in my career, maybe I'm not even doing that well, but the people around you, they're perceiving that you're doing very, very well, and they're like kind of jealous, and they're kind of like, why is this person doing so well? I am seeing that you are looking at other opportunities of career as well. Like you could have a mainstream job, but you would be looking at other things as well, that can I make this thing a career as well? I don't know why, like you're like thinking a lot. And if you're just only focusing on one career, I'm seeing that you're like creating other opportunities from that career, or like adding other projects in that career. Right. And let's see what is. Okay. Yeah. You are properly immersed. You see, this person is dancing. They're dancing. And if this person stops, these two bags or these two things that she's holding will stop moving in that cycle. You know that you have to continue. You know that you cannot stop. Right. And it's not like you're forced to do it, kind of like that, but it's like you also want to do it. You know that if you keep on moving, if you keep on working, you're going to eventually reach to a point where you're like very, very and fully satisfied. Keep on moving forward. This is coming up for you. Keep on going forward in your career, whether it is okay. It, like when I say career, I am also talking to the students. Like if you're studying, keep on studying, and I'm seeing that you're doing that. Whatever you're doing right now, you will keep on doing it for the rest of the month, and you'll do it like happily. And when I say happily, we have the sun card over here. You are actually very happy when you're consistent. I'm seeing that you will develop consistency in the last part of January, in the last half, like from 15th to even from today onwards till 31st January. You have this consistency, you have this rhythm that you have while working, and you are like very hopeful about your future. You will become very hopeful by, and even more hopeful by the end of January. And what I'm seeing next. Okay. This is so beautiful. Okay. You're going to look at yourself, that how much you have changed over time. Like when you were a junior, or when you were like new to this thing, or when you were like just starting out. How are things like back then? But now look where you are. And you are also like even extrapolating, or like you're seeing the future as well, like how more successful will you be in the future. I'm seeing a lot of hopefulness. I'm seeing that you have a lot of this positive energy with regards to your career, with regards to the opportunities that you will have. With this, and with the Seven of Cups, I'm hearing opportunities. Opportunities are opening doors for you. I'm also hearing manifestation. Maybe you prayed for it. Maybe you manifested this opportunity. So let's see. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, you're going to be very serious about your career. In the last part of January, you're going to be like, I have to do it. And I'm seeing that there are a lot of prayers. You're praying a lot, or you're manifesting a lot, you're meditating a lot, and you're like trying to stay focused. You're trying to, like, not get distracted by outside elements. And this whole spread, like these whole cards that are in front of me, they speak about somebody who has this integrity, somebody who has that discipline, somebody who is developing that discipline, and somebody who is meant for huge success or huge contribution towards the betterment of the society as well. So this is what I am seeing, like with regards to your like career. So overall, and I wanted to pull out some dice for you as well with regards to your career in 2026, like January 2026. Let's see. Okay, we have the sun in Aquarius and the 11th house. Okay, it's talking about a new study routine or a new work routine. I'm seeing that you are like changing your strategy around work, and it is working perfectly. You are changing the way you see work. You're changing the way you look at hard work. At first, I don't know, maybe there was this inner voice that, hard work is tough. Like, why do I have to work so hard? How can I find a shortcut? But what I'm seeing now is that you are like embracing that, if I want to achieve goodness or greatness, then would have to work like a great person. If I want to do the best in my life, then I have to work like the best. So this is coming up over here, and I am seeing that you are maybe even learning from someone else's strategy as well. Like, you are copying somebody's strategy, and it's working like wonders. And I'm also seeing that you're getting recognition for your change in strategy, for your change in your work pattern or your work ethic. And with that recognition, you're like getting more motivated. So this is working out very well. And I'm seeing that there is a lot of maturity when you're working. A lot of maturity, even if you're a student, like you, there is this mature way of studying now. And if you're like a worker, there's this mature way of working now. So this is what I am primarily seeing for you. So that was all, and I hope you guys have a lovely January. Goodbye and take care. Goodbye.